Alright, welcome back everybody. We are back with another video. It is Saturday, July 1st, 2023. The time is 5:26 in the morning and we are on our way to work. Right now we're in Brooklyn. We're about to be approaching Nostrand Avenue and then we're gonna take Bedford Avenue all the way up to the Manhattan Bridge. Well, no, actually to Prospect Park, and then we're gonna cut through Prospect Park, and then after that we're gonna go to the Manhattan Bridge, cross over into Manhattan, and then take First Avenue all the way up to East 20th, which will be our final destination. We got a total of 11 miles. It's 5:30 in the morning. Alright, we're on Nostrand Avenue now and Kings Highway in the Flatbush neighborhood of Brooklyn. We're gonna take a left on Avenue M, which is the next block. That'll take us over to Bedford Avenue, and we'll take Bedford Avenue all the way up. Take a left here, and I'm off the next 2 days, so I'm gonna definitely go record some stuff so I have some content for the next week. But I'm gonna try and I'm going to upload at least 2 videos a week. I need to figure out which days are best to upload, but I'm committing to 2 days a week right now. You guys can hold me accountable. It's going down. I finally feel better. Just my throat still, but I think it's because it's been ashy a couple days. Not as bad as it was the first time, but the air quality isn't that good, and I can tell my throat. Can't seem to get over it, but I feel good, so we're definitely gonna go record something this weekend. Oh, and then I'm going to Denver next weekend for my niece's wedding, so I'm excited about that, to see all my family. Maybe I'll take the camera with me and go vlog some Denver, my old stomping grounds. Dang, maybe I will do that. I hadn't even thought of that. I think I'm gonna take my GoPro with me, and I think my dad has a bike that I can use. Go record some stuff out in Denver while I'm out there. I'm only out there for 3 days, but I might have time to make a vlog out there. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, we're on Bedford Avenue now and Avenue L. It does feel good to be back on my bike though. I haven't been riding it nearly as much now that I have my new job. But at the same time, it was also a nice break, because towards the end of Grubhub, I was starting to get like super bad anxiety from being on my bike so much. People drive crazy, if you hadn't noticed yet on my videos. I feel like just dealing with the anxiety of traffic every day, that's just stressful. But not riding my bike has definitely made me appreciate it. So that, and it's different like riding my bike like to work. Like I left with plenty of time, so I don't have to be rushing. So it's like a different I can't talk still, too early. It's not as stressful. Jesus. We're about to be approaching Brooklyn College. It is now 5:31 in the morning. We got another 9.7 miles. But who's counting? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the past couple of videos I did. I was still sick, so... Oh, look at this guy. Running red ass lights. Jesus Christ. This is Brooklyn College right here. And if you haven't yet, please drop a like, por favor. On Bedford Avenue and Glenwood Road. On an early morning. My job has been going really good though, for anybody wondering. I really like it. And I got my first check yesterday, so that was a good feeling. Even though it all went to bills, but it still felt good, you know? That, and I've been watching, there's a couple other YouTube channels that I watch that kind of do the same thing as me, or used to when I was doing Grubhub, and everybody's been complaining with that new minimum wage law that they passed. I guess it's like backfiring, and it's making it like impossible to make any decent money. So I just thank God that I got this job when I did, because it was already bad when I was working there, and they like everyone's making it sound like it's even worse now. That shit's stressful, man, not knowing how much you're gonna get paid every week or if you're gonna get anything. Like, that shit's a lot to deal with. So I thank God that he gave me this job when he did, you know? We just crossed Flatbush Avenue. Oh, I could probably take Flatbush Avenue right now. No, we'll just take Bedford. I usually never take Flatbush Avenue because the traffic is always so crazy, but right now there isn't any traffic, but oh well. Good thing is that we have plenty of time to get to work. We start at 6:30, it's 5:30. We should be there in about another 20 minutes or so, I think. That gives me time to get coffee and get settled in. But I don't know if I've really explained much of the details of where I'm working at, just because I don't know like how people feel about it, whatever. Some people like it, some people don't. But I'm working at one of the migrant centers, and man, to see some of the struggles those people go through definitely makes you appreciate what you have a lot more. Like this one in particular, like for example, there's this guy, he's from Africa somewhere. I couldn't understand which country, but Africa somewhere, or yeah. And like he just came here a couple weeks ago, and yesterday he was out walking around, and he's like my stature, like he's like a grown adult, and he was wearing like little girl's flip-flops because that's all he had. Like half his foot was hanging off the back of his foot, so that shit like broke my heart. So when I got home, I found a pair of shoes that I don't use as much anymore. I'm gonna take it to him. They're in my backpack right now. So it's like, yesterday he went out looking for a job, but it's like, who's gonna give him a job or take him seriously wearing like little girls flip-flops, you know? So that, and like, it's gotta be so lonely for them. Like, it's one thing if you're come from a Spanish-speaking country, because at least here there's so many Spanish speakers and opportunities and shit like that, but to come from Africa, like, and he didn't come, I probably sound dumb, but like he didn't come from like one of the main countries like Nigeria, or like he came from like a little village, and the dialect that he spoke isn't very common out here, or isn't common at all. So for him to be able to communicate with anybody is pretty much impossible. And he doesn't have money to call back home, so like that's gotta be so lonely. That shit like really tugged at my heart. So I just hope these shoes fit him. They should. But if not, I'm sure someone could use them. We just passed Church Avenue. We're going up to Prospect Park, and then we're gonna cut through there and go to the Manhattan Bridge. What's with all these cars running red lights? That's the second one. What the fuck? Feels good being back on my bike though, I won't lie. Bedford Avenue and Clarkson Avenue. Driving so crazy. It's not even 6 in the morning. What are you in a rush for? I don't get it. Look at this guy's parking job. I like it. He said, fuck it, I'm done. Rutland Road. Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. No, we're not taking whatchamacallit. They wanted me to go to Williamsburg Bridge. We're gonna take a left coming up here on Empire Boulevard. Maple Streets. Grace Reformed Church. I'm still trying to find a church too, guys. I've been wanting to find a church since we moved here. I haven't had luck yet finding one that has like good hours. Since I go to work so early, I want like a church in the morning. The only ones that I found by my house, they're all in the afternoon. But I also didn't look that hard. I only looked for like a few minutes. But I definitely need to do that though. We're taking a left here. Those big buildings right there, straight ahead, are the infamous Ebbets Field. If anyone's familiar with Brooklyn Drill, it's a really famous housing project. I mean, even before Brooklyn Drill, it's like 70s, 80s, there's been huge federal indictments that have came out of there. It's a GD stronghold. It's a gang that originated in Chicago, came out here in the 90s. But that's one of their strongholds. And if you Google like Ebbets Field indictment, you'll see like every 5, 7, whatever years, there's always a huge indictment that comes out of there. It's like they sweep up all the older generation and then let the younger generation act up for a couple years, and then boom, next generation gets indicted, and it's just a vicious cycle. It's sad. We're gonna take a right here. Now we're on Flatbush Avenue, and Prospect Park is right here to the left of us. Dang, we're making good time. It's only 5:41. And coming up here in a second, we're gonna have the Brooklyn Zoo on the left, and then the Botanical Gardens on the right. You guys can't see much of it. It's like behind trees, but you can take my word that it's right here. Right here at the stoplight is the entrance for the Brooklyn Zoo. Or Prospect Zoo, not Brooklyn Zoo. And then on the right is the Botanical Garden. I just don't know where the entrance is for that one. I've never been to either. I don't know if anyone ever has. Let me know if it's any good. Everyone says that the Bronx Zoo is the one to go to. I guess it's humongous. I've never been to that one either. I really want to go explore the Bronx. I did when I first moved here on foot, but I want to go take my bike up there. It's just so far from where I live. Like, I need to make a whole day out of it. We're approaching the Grand Army Plaza. We're gonna take a loop around this part and then take a left on, I don't know which street. One of these streets up there. Alright. We'll take a left on Lincoln Place. Lincoln. Stinkin' Lincoln. That's funny because that was used to be my, back in Denver in high school. I went to John F. Kennedy, and our rival school was Lincoln High School. That's what we used to call them, was Stinkin' Lincoln, because they stunk. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't stink. Most of them didn't. And we're gonna take this to 5th Avenue. We're on 8th Avenue right now. Bumpy. Seventh Avenue. Going to 5th Avenue. I enjoy riding my bike when I don't have to be in a rush. I've grown a new appreciation for it. And it's nice actually being able to like look at my surroundings. Usually I'm just like zoned in on my GPS or whatever, like how fast I'm getting there, but it's actually nice to take a little joyride. All right, next avenue should be 5th Avenue. It is 5:46 in the morning. We are making excellent time. Holy shit. It's nice when there's no traffic out. This is 5th Avenue though. We're gonna take a right here. Usually this street is packed with cars. Like cars double parked, traffic, like it's crazy to see it like this. Whoa. Water main break. We're gonna take a left coming up here on Bergen Streets. Bergen. Baltic. Potholes. I don't miss potholes. Fuck, I don't miss potholes. That shit was giving me a whole nother level of anxiety. Having to dodge potholes all day. And for anyone who's never been in New York, you're like, potholes? Like, no, we don't have potholes. We have freaking craters. And if you get hit one of those on your bike, that shit hurts and it messes up your whatchamacallit, your alignment on your bike and your back. Shit. There's Barclay Center. Let's take Flatbush. I don't know why we didn't just take Flatbush all the way up. There's the Barclay Center where the Nets play. And the hockey team, I think. I forget what their name is. But we're gonna take Flatbush Avenue. We should have just taken it the whole way up. But now we're in downtown Brooklyn pretty much. We're in downtown Brooklyn. Jefferson streets. Sorry, I need to see how to get on the bridge. Shit. Uh-oh. I think we can go this way. I'll try to go this way. We got lost, guys. Shit. Oh, we can go this way, I guess. Just the entrance for the Manhattan Bridge is over here, I think. Yeah, this will take us there. Alright. Little detour. We're about to get on the Manhattan Bridge here in a second. You can see it right there. It does get noisy, so fair warning with all the trains and stuff. Any headphone listeners, you might want to turn it down a little bit. You can already hear the trains rumbling. Ah! We're about to go on the bridge. Once we cross the bridge, we're pretty much there. Off we go. Manhattan Bridge from Brooklyn to Manhattan. Dang, we made some good time. It's already 5:50. 5:55. Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Off we go, vámonos, vámonos, güey. crossing the Manhattan Bridge on Saturday, July 1st. Beautiful view in the morning. Dang, the sun is red from all the smoke. We're crossing the East River right now. I'll never get tired of these views. And like it's just like motivating, I don't know, seeing like all these big buildings. Like I know the city's not for everybody, but I love this shit. We are in Chinatown, Manhattan. We're going to take Canal Street over to First Avenue. And then Eldridge. Take a left here on Allen, actually, I'm sorry. It turns into 2nd Avenue. Or First Avenue, I'm sorry. Still early, I can't think. But we are about 10 minutes away from work. We made good time down here. It's 6 in the morning. We started at 5:30 and we got down here in 30 minutes. Grand and Allen Street. We're on Delancey Street and First Avenue. Or Allen Street still. It turns into First Avenue at Houston. Houston. Now he's got 20 more blocks to go. East Second. Going up to East 20th. Well, East 19th, because East 20th is a one-way. And I'm gonna record going home too, but we'll take a different route home. Then it's a different vibe in the afternoon. You got traffic and foot traffic, and it's like a whole different experience, you know? East 9th. East 11th. East 13th. East 15th. East 16th. Seventeenth. 19. We'll take a left here on 19. We are here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. We'll be back with another one in a little bit after work. But we are here. We made good time. Started at 5:30. We got here at 6:07. 37 minutes. That's good. I appreciate anybody that stayed till the end. I really, really do. And we'll be back with another one. We're here. Appreciate it, guys. See you later.